Alright, welcome to this little life update video. I thought this would be interesting to do. It's been about 3 months since I've had LASIK eye surgery, and I've noticed a lot of people asking in the comments, people asking directly, hey, can you give us an update on your LASIK eye surgery? And people saying, hey, how was it? I did a week update, I believe, and I mentioned something on Instagram about 2 months ago, but it's been 3 months now since I had lasers. I guess dissecting my eye. It's not like that. Okay, so watch other videos where I explain it a little bit better, the actual medical process that goes into having LASIK eye surgery. It's not as crazy as it sounds, but the technology behind it I found really fascinating. They shoot a laser into your eye, not into your eye, onto the surface of your eye, and it separates a layer, they take some out and it seals back up and it heals. So pretty interesting, crazy procedure. You can't feel any pain necessarily. I mean, it was gone almost instantaneously I think it took about 3 hours for the pain to wear off the first day, and after that I've had no pain with my eyes. I would say the biggest thing I've noticed so far is that my eyes change a little bit, and this is normal, and it will change for a few months. My eyes have gone in and a little bit out of perfect focus just randomly over the course of a few days. I've noticed that it fluctuates, and that's normal, I guess. So after a while it'll settle down into what my vision will be for the foreseeable future, at least for probably the next 10 years or so. I think the other thing that I've noticed the most is that for sure my eyes have not produced as much tear lubrication as they would normally. Again, that's normal. It's going to come back over a few months. It's month 3 now since my LASIK surgery, and they're already feeling a lot better. I have this blink tears from the doctor, and they just basically said use as much as necessary, and to be honest, I only use it a couple times a week, if that. If my eyes feel really dry and a little bit itchy. But one thing to keep in mind is I spend a lot of time on the computer, and that sort of thing will exacerbate your eyes because you just don't blink as much. So that's something to keep in mind. Is my case is a bit extreme. I spend probably 8 hours a day on the computer minimum most days, so that's something to keep in mind. But let's see, anything else that I've noticed about my eyes? Well, I mean, just the fact alone that I can see, right? That to me is still a little bit crazy. I still wake up most mornings and go like I just rub my eyes, and then I look and I can see. And every day, pretty much, that's still amazing to me. It hasn't settled in that I don't have to wear glasses. I'll still phantom push up my glasses now and again. Occasionally, if I haven't blinked in a little while, instead of blinking or maybe rubbing my eyes, which you probably shouldn't do anyways, I'll go to push up my glasses because I'm thinking my glasses have slipped and so my vision's a little bit off. But in reality, I just have to blink or put some eye drops in. So I'll still go to push my glasses up. Plus, I get to wear really cool shades now. And I know that y'all love my sunglasses. But another thing that I thought was pretty interesting, and Ashley brought this up, is other people's perception of me. I don't have glasses anymore. I've heard so many comments of people saying, oh, you look so much better with glasses. You're crazy, man. Glasses are not a natural function of my face. This is my face. It looks great. I don't need glasses. And other people are like, oh, you're so much more handsome without glasses. And I'm like, thanks, I guess. Was I ugly before? And then other people have been like, your eyebrows, they're crazy. I'm like, same eyebrows. You can just see them now because I'm not wearing glasses. So it's pretty funny to hear other people's perception. Obviously, I'm on YouTube, so people comment all the time on, I guess, physical features, among other things. So that's interesting just to hear everyone else's comments on it. So that's about it, really. I can see pretty much perfectly all the time, except occasionally when I need to use some eye drops, or my eyes are still fluctuating a little bit, so now and again I won't see perfectly, but it comes and goes, and that should settle down after a few months. Let's see. Sometimes at night, I still get a little bit of haloing, which again is normal and should go away after a few months. It may not ever, but it's certainly not a big deal. It's just a tiny bit of like a haze or a halo around lights, but it's not any worse. In fact, it's much better than when I had glasses because they're all scratched up and oily all the time. Another great thing is that I'm not constantly looking through oil and scratches on my glasses. Sure, I wear shades, or I can wear shades now in the sun, and that also happens, but naturally and normally I'm not looking through a scratched up hazy filter, and that is fantastic because I work with a camera all the time. I also used to work in optics, so I'm very keenly aware of physical flaws in optics, and it bugged the crap out of me, so I'm really happy not to have glasses. I don't know, I think that answers just about all the questions that people have asked specifically about my eyes, and I hope that gives you guys a bit of an idea of what it's like now to have had LASIK eye surgery, my experience with it. I have a whole playlist on the actual procedure itself, as well as immediately afterwards, how I was feeling, was there any pain, all that sort of stuff. So go ahead and check that playlist out right here. I'll also link it in the description if you want to check that out. Again, thanks to LASIK Plus for making it possible. They were our partner for the video, but more than that, like, they made it possible for me to see, which I haven't had since I was a kid. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, I think that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions about LASIK or about my experience, please put them in the comments below, and I'll try and get back to as many people as possible. I hope we encouraged you to get out there and travel today. This isn't a travel video, just a life update. I'll see you in the next video.